Hi everyone, I'm afraid I have got a bit behind in doing Johanna's videos because of it being the weekend. Although I've been watching her videos, I haven't been able to record any, so I haven't been keeping up with her progress. So I've skipped back a few pages and I thought we could have a go at this one today. This is a gorgeous ice cream cone. This is from the coffee shop page. I think in some countries you would call these sweets. In the UK we'd probably call them puddings, although there are sweets in this coffee shop. Candies like this, we don't have those in coffee shops. Anyway, I'm going to be using my Derwent Chromaflow pencils. Thought it was time to give them a little outing. They're fun to use. I've got 24 of these. So we're going to start with this part, which is the cone, as we would call it. I don't know if it's called different things in different countries or not. I don't really know. I'm not going to worry about it. The wafer biscuit. I've got my pencils in the way of my hand. Here we go. This wafer biscuit and this cone part, I think they would be the same colour. So I'm using the Golden Sun colour to start with. And I'm just going to put a little layer on here. I just want to see what colour it is and whether it's going to work for my idea. Now both of the pictures that I've done so far on this page, I'm not sure what pencils I used, but I've done a blue background. That's because Johanna's picture, she did blue, and then I did blue on the one I did just because it seemed to work. And what I think I'm going to do is do blue on all of these pictures for the background, because I don't think we would necessarily have, like, this is not going to be blue ice cream, so I think it might just work. I quite like this Golden Sun colour for the cone, but what I want to do is to just mark out a few bits that I think would be a bit darker, and I'm just choosing a colour. I'm going to use this burnt Sienna. Now I think there'll be some shadows, certainly here where the cone is near the ice cream, and under here a little bit too. Okay, I think Johanna's drawn those lines as if this bit might be just sticking out. Now down here on the cone, underneath the ice cream, it will draw make a shadow, and underneath this bit and this bit where it's dribbling or dripping. I'm going to go back in with our Golden Sun in a minute and tidy this up. Now this part of the cone I think would be overlapping slightly, it's sticking out a little bit, so I'm going to put a line there, and I'm just going to go around this pattern a little bit with this colour. I don't think this is a waffle cone, so it's not going to be so dark. I think this is just like a cornet cone. We call them a cornet where I live. I don't know if that's what other people call it, where they just call them a cone, I'm not sure. It's got a bit darker there and there. Now I'm going to go back with my Golden Sun. Such a lovely name for a pencil, isn't it? And just blend that in. So I'm going to go over the top with a circular motion and just make that slightly darker all the way up. But I don't want it to make it look too orange. I'm just going to do a little bit dark on each corner, like that. So here, just a bit darker as we go in the edge, and a little bit around here under there. I'm not going to do too much more. Actually, that looks too orange for me. I'm going to erase it a little bit. I'm just going to use my Tombow Mono. Take some of that colour away. For me, that's a bit too much. Let me just brush away those. That's better for me. There we go. Right, that's our cone. I'm quite happy with that done. And we have 3 scoops, and I think they should all be different colours. So we need a chocolate to start with, I think. We have got a natural brown, which I think is going to be our chocolate colour. So I'm just going to do it lightly and see how it comes out. Don't need too dark. This chocolate ice cream isn't really dark. It's not like a bar of chocolate. There is, now it's going to be a little bit darker under here. Ice cream also tends to have little lines. Like that. Just a little bit. Okay, that's it. It's just really simple. The next one here, we're going to do, let's do it strawberry. I think we actually have a strawberry colour, but I think it's a little bit dark, so I have to be careful with it to keep it quite pale. So I'm just going to really gently put it on the page and see what comes of it. Because strawberry ice cream isn't really that dark, and I'm just going to now do a little bit under here. A few lines like I did on the other one. There we go. Now our last one, I'm going to do it vanilla. Now I don't have a cream colour, I only have a sun yellow. So wish me luck. I'm going to go very lightly with it and hope it doesn't look too fluorescent. I'm going to leave it there, really gentle. Now on the top of each of these we have some sort of sauce. I don't know whether to do them all the same or different. I'm just looking at my colours. I think I might do them all the same colour just because I don't have the big huge range of colours, and I'm thinking cherry might be a good one to pick. So I'm going to use this colour, which is actually magenta. And the sauce would be quite shiny, and I think I'm just going to do a layer and then think about where I'm at really. These remind me of when I was small. We used to have something called, is it called Ice Magic? I can't think now. I'm going to put another layer on because I think it can take it. And it was chocolate sauce, and you would pour it on your ice cream and it would look a bit like this. And the cold from the ice cream would make it set, and then it would be like eating hard chocolate. Oh, they did a mint one, a toffee one, and a orange one. I think we used to get it from Bee Jams. There we go. So we've got our three sauces. Now I think our sauce will be quite shiny. So I am going to get a white pen to draw some shine on it. The ice cream wouldn't be, because ice cream is matte. But this, I'm just going to draw, if I can get the pen to work. I think I need to swap this. It's getting a little bit pale. Just some white shine marks in certain places. It really doesn't want to work very well. As I say, I think it's running out. I think I'll put one there as well. It's not going to show up very well. I hope you get the idea. Now we have a star. I'm going to leave that for a minute. I haven't decided what I want to do with that. We're going to do the background. I've got to decide on the shade of blue. I should just show you what we've been up to. So this is Johanna's cupcake. She actually did her background in the light blue Ergosofts, and because I used the light blue Ergosoft for my pot, for my ice cream pot, I decided to do this in the light blue Arteza. So we've got a light blue there. Now this one I did in a darker blue. So this one, I think, just balance my book, it's in balance, it's balancing on my tripod. I am going to, that's better, choose, I think I'm going to choose this blue. This is just called blue, and it's a mid blue. I think that'll work. I just need to sweep some bits. Hopefully that white has dried. And I'm just going to do a layer of this. I'm holding the pencil quite far up, tilting it on its side because I want a really light layer of blue. And I'm trying to get it fairly even. I'm not going to worry too much if it isn't, but that is my plan. Now if you want to get it even, take your time. Rushing can make it look a bit messy. If you're not confident, leave it white, or you could use a pen, and then it will be, I don't find markers or felt tips particularly easy to get even. You may find them easier than me. I'm not used to using them. I haven't used them since I was little really. I've tried around them but I'm not very good. But a Posca pen, a paint pen or a gel pen, it's easier. Now I want to start building up some colour to make it darker in some areas, like I have with the others, a little bit darker in each corner. So I'm just pushing a little bit harder, adding this extra layer into the corners. Which is fun. And obviously that looks quite odd. But it's just helped to give me a guide. So I'm going to take that all the way across. And now I want my slightly lighter touch here, because I want it to stay light around the object as much as I can to make it stand out a little bit. And I'm just trying to fade that colour into the middle by doing less layers as we go towards the ice cream. I'm trying to plan while I'm doing this whether I'm going to colour the rest of this page this weekend or not. I've done quite a few pages already in this book. Quite excited when it's a new book. I want to get on and do quite a bit with it. And it'd be nice to sort of, I'm thinking, gosh, I don't know whether I should say this, I'd quite like to get this finished before Christmas. I'd also quite like to get Magical Jungle finished before Christmas, but I've got a lot of pages in Magical Jungle, but there's more in this book. Because it's smaller pages, it doesn't feel as daunting. I don't know if there are as many pages in the book either, so I'll have to wait and see. Now, stars. On our cupcake, on our ice cream page that I did following Johanna's tutorial, I just coloured them yellow in pencil like she did. On my lollipop page, I used gold pen, so they really shone. I think I'm going to use a pencil for this one. I need to mix it up a bit, I think. If I do them, there's another one with a gold star on, and if I do that one in gold pen, 2 in pencil, 2 in pen, it will just give it some balance. So this one I'm going to do in the amber gold. If you have a look, it's quite orangey. It's quite pretty. So I'm going to just do that. There we go. And I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave it like that. You might want to smooth out your background a little bit. You can fiddle around with it for a while. Be careful, because if you keep adding layers, it might just all end up quite dark. Although you might want that, so it's up to you how you do it. But there, I'm happy with that now. I am going to leave it alone. We do get to a point sometimes where we don't want to leave things, but I am going to leave it. So that's our little one for today. Hopefully tomorrow I might be able to do something from Johanna's Saturday class. What I'm going to do is a few extra bits, so if I get behind, I've got a video for you and I can just slot it in, and then there will be 30 days from this book. Obviously 30 days doesn't mean you have to do 30 days from this book. You could do it from any book, but I'll give you 30 days worth of ones from this book so that you can follow along. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and happy colouring.